Kevin on Stage is a channel where you can find clean comedy. Funny skits, crazy church people, terrible singing, and cute kids. Everyone loves cute kids. I provided an annotation right here for you to click on to check them out. Or if you're on a mobile device, click on the link on the description box. That's right. Okay, as many of you may or may not know, YouTube had their first ever, well, if you really call it a music award show, but that's what they're calling it, YouTube Music Awards last night in New York City. It was slow, fast, entertaining, not so entertaining, all over the place, but I'm going to give you my recap in 4 parts. Part 1, winners and performers. Part 2, what I liked or didn't like about it. Part 3, recap of everything I talked about. And Part 4, what they could do better next time if they do this another year. Okay, let's get started. I'll be right back with all the winners. Okay, people, I'm going to go through the performances and the winners from last night's YouTube Music Awards, if we could even call it that. Okay, for Artist of the Year, Eminem. For Video of the Year, Girl Generation. For the YouTube Phenom, that is I Know You Were Trouble. For Innovation of the Year, DeStorm is the winner. For Video Response, Lindsey, Stirling. And last but not least, YouTube Breakthrough was won by Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. Alright then, leave down the comments if you thought there should be more YouTubers winning and if you thought who should have really won. Okay, performances. Eminem performed. Lindsey, Stirling performed. Lady Gaga performed. And a rapper who I don't even know who it is performed. If you want to see all those highlights, click on the link down below. It'll take you right to the YouTube Spotlight page. Or if you are on your laptop, you could click on this annotation right here. And that will take you to all the highlights you can see of all the performances. Well, that wraps up part 1. Part 2. What I liked or didn't like. Well, I did like there was lots of entertaining there, and the fact that there was a good percentage of YouTubers that actually did win. But I wish there was more awards and more YouTube centered, like YouTube Breakthrough Artist or YouTube Breakout Artist of the Year. That's what I really wish there was, I did like some of the performances, like the Lindsey Stirling performance. That was good. She said she got her start on YouTube, and she talked about how all the other record labels she tried to go through to get that route wanted her to be someone totally they knows what she wanted to be. So she said, "Screw that! I'm going with YouTube because I could be who I want to be. I can have my style, and people are loving that style." There's pacing time where it's too slow, they're here, they're there, it just wasn't all centered around, and there should have been more presenters because it's just the hosts who are presenting everything, the acts, the awards. So entertainment value, I'd say it's about a 3. Let's say it's a 1. I'd say about 3 on a scale of 1 to 10. There should have been, your main host, and then there should have been a lot of YouTube presenters, man. That's who should have been presenting. Like people like iJustine, Olga K, DeStorms. Those type of people should have been presenting awards. And it should have been more streamlined. Done all on the stage, people. It just was all over the place. So that is my likes and things I did not like. And see, I was being very constructive about it. I just wanted to be, I did like that. Okay, quick recap. Okay. Overall, the YouTube Music Awards was a huge success, but it was okay. There's definitely room for improvements. I mean, there definitely was people who won, like YouTubers who won. I really was happy about that, about DeStorm, Lindsey, Stirling. But overall, it needs a little more tweaking if they're going to do it again next year. Which now, so that was part 3, and now part 4, where I'll go into a little more details about my criticisms. And here's how I think they should structure it next year if they do this again. 1, have YouTube host it, like Michael Buckley. Have YouTubers present the awards. Have a have an awards guy or girl. Have a lot more YouTubers performing up on the stage and make it, feel like like an award show, but not like an award show. You know what I mean? Make it feel like it's like YouTubers are really more in charge of this. I mean, I'm really glad they allowed the YouTube community to vote, but we didn't get to pick the categories. They picked the categories. I mean, there's way more awards they should have handed out, man. Like for best music video director on YouTube. There's all sorts of categories. Best original song. There's so many categories they should have done, man, and they could have done it in the same amount of format, but a little more, pacing time-wise and all more centralized. So if they do it again, that is what I hope they do. I really hope they do that. Well, there you go, people. That is all I have to say on the topic. Tell me the link down below. Check out the links down below. Yep. And tell me with a comment what you thought about the YouTube Music Awards. Did you like them? Did you not like them? Do you think they could be better next year? How would you like them to be better? And don't just say, oh, I didn't like this, I didn't like that. Be specific about what you didn't like. And say, this is what they could do, what they should do. Well, I'm Maximus saying, until next time, thanks for watching, and this has been another edition of Awesome YouTuber. Peace.